Sorry, I had to go somewhere quiet.
That's all right. I'm gonna rephrase it a little bit. If you were selected for AP, what things would you do different, or what would make you stand out versus any other applicant?
I feel like what makes me stand out is, I feel like a lot of us special, but for me, like I have a way with people. I get along with everybody. I'm able to joke with everybody, but also be professional. Um, I'm good under pressure. I'm very patient. So when we come across with training with like people who might have a disability or like hard at learning, I'm very hands on and I'm a good team player.
Just getting a little insight on how you feel, while he's getting his questions together.
I got one. How would you handle rank ups if no DCP or chief is online?
King Bakes, it sound like I'm talking through air, like I'm really having it's like a fan or something.
I said, can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little better.
I said, how would you handle rank ups if no DCP or chief is online?
I mean, that's not really a far-fetched question. So, me being an AP, I would do rank ups by, doing the interviews as normal. Hopefully I can, get a purple shirt around with me, just so I can have somebody around just to witness it, because I could be also training them on how to do it. But anyways, but for me, do rank ups how normally they should be. Then, log them in and stuff like that, and let a DCP know that they're ready for rank ups. And of course, make sure they did their trainings, like, if they like blue scrub, white scrub, make sure proper protocol is followed.
What would you change or add to the faction as far as trainings, or something you want to do differently?
But I'll just go off of what I said in the application process. I'm so sorry. It's an airplane. Hold on a second. My apologies. That helicopter was loud, and I wanted y'all to be able to hear me. But anyways, what I put in my application is like, the new EMS workers, the ones that, not in scrubs yet. I feel like, because lately we've been having a lot of trolls, and like even me trying to, like, the last couple times I did try to, get people set up with macros and, get, their trainings and stuff, everything set up with CPR. A lot of them have been trolls lately. So I feel like people that's like not in scrubs yet, I feel like it should be a requirement that they speak on the mic. And the ones that do speak on the mic or at least type in the chat, we need to do like driving lessons on how to operate an EMS vehicle, because also a lot of them that's not in scrubs already, they are going around BDMing. And then a lot of the gang members will take their frustrations out on us by killing us medics, the ones that are aware of the rules, and they'll kill us because of a troll, running them over with their vehicles, and it's not fair to us, the people that actually do take roleplay serious, and are aware of what not to do. So the ones that don't speak and that just sit and troll, like, because you can't get through to them, you can't even tell them, get them to speak, or not even type in the chat and they continue to do what they're doing. So it's like the ones that's not with us, it's just an automatic dismiss. You know, that's just me. I don't know.
Is there any new class that you want to run with the people that are actually in our faction as regards to that? Besides from, the trolls that are in just the medic uniform?
Well, again, I just feel like we need, driving tests on the EMS vehicles, on the ambulance and stuff like that. I feel like I've seen something like that before, but I haven't seen it yet. But I would love, like, if I could, I wouldn't mind, like, teaching a class on how to operate an EMS vehicles, with the green scrubs or the ones that's not even getting scrubbed yet. Just how to properly, when you're doing med runs, how to operate it, practice on stopping at red lights, make it more RP, driving on the right side of the road. Because I hate sometimes, like, a lot of accidents I done had is because somebody's driving on the wrong side of the road. So if I can be able to teach that, I wouldn't mind.
So my question is, what's stopping you from doing that now compared to being in the AP position?
I mean, nothing's really stopping me. But if we can, the higher ups, anybody, we can get that passed out to class or whatever. Because I don't know how y'all do it with y'all, with the new classes and stuff like that. It just seems like there should be a meeting, or it seems like there's meetings held for you guys to even put that in place. But nothing's
Me
really
too.
stopping me. But yeah, if we can go forth with it, I'm down.
All right. Dr. Dyer, do you have any more questions? So my last final question, is there anything that, you want to change here specifically?
Is there anything I want to change? What?
Specifically.
It's to the point where, like, the rules that are in place, I'm like, I feel like I adapted to it to the point where I don't really care no more. But at first, I did have an issue with, the rules changing with EMS not being able to protect themselves with a firearm on vacation, or, EMS not being able to attend house parties if gang members are around. But it's to the point I don't even care about that no more. It's not like I really go to parties anyways. When I am at parties, I leave early because they're going, But at the moment, I can't think of nothing right now that I want to change. But if it comes across my mind, I'll be sure to voice it.
All right. Well, to be honest, that's all the questions I have for you. Not sure about Dr. Dyer. But I'm going to definitely... Oh, there you go. Do you have any more questions for her?
Sorry, I was really close to me outside. But I was listening. I think your answer been pretty good. Did you decide on class? I don't know if I heard that part. If you was to teach me.
Driving.
Yeah, I said,
Okay. No, I think we're good. keep in mind, this isn't an instant promotion. We do have a lot of interviews we got to go over. So maybe this happens, maybe tomorrow, maybe a couple days before we get an answer.